Never seen a woman in his life, so he doesn't know what she is. He jolly soon finds out. And they go in for some very competitive singing. Anything you can sing, I can sing louder. And they get through this, and it's a dead heat, and then they fall passionately in love. And guess what Siegfried gives Brunhilde? Right. You're right, the ring. You know, they don't know each other that well yet, dear. You see, the ring, that shows intent. Oh, by the way, she's his aunt. But never mind. Everybody's happy, so you'd think, wouldn't you, that that would be the end of the whole thing. You'd think. No fear. Part 4. Götterdämmerung. Well, in the beginning of Götterdämmerung, you get the 3 Norns, or Fates. And they are also daughters of my friend Erda, the green-faced torso. And by the same token, also presumably Siegfried's aunts. But this bunch of aunts are just as dismal as the Valkyrie aunts were noisy. Well, if this dismal bunch of aunts don't go and retell this entire story right over again from the beginning. That is, of course, in case you couldn't hear it the first time. As a matter of fact, you could miss out parts 1, 2, and 3 and go in at the beginning of Götterdämmerung, and you'd be just about as far ahead as anyone else is. Well, meantime, Siegfried is fed up with love on the rocks with Brunhilde. And Brunhilde's gone completely to pieces, because if you remember, she used to be the... Well, now she's changed to this. So love has certainly taken the ginger out of her. Well, then Siegfried goes off on his travels once more, and he meets 3 people, the family Nibelung. There's Gunther and Gutrune Gibitsch, and her half-brother Hagen, whose mother was a Gibitsch. But whose father was Alberic the dwarf. Do you remember Alberic? Well, Hagen greets Siegfried like this. Well, now, do you recognize that tune of Hagen's greeting? Anyone? That's right. It's the same music as Alberic's curse. And sure enough, there's dirty work afoot. Because Hagen gives Siegfried, what does he give him? Forgot what he gives him. right. I told you, you see. I told you knew it better than me. Give Siegfried a magic potion which makes him forget all about Brunhilde and fall in love with Gutrune Gibitsch. Who, by the way, is the only woman that Siegfried has ever met in his entire life who wasn't his aunt. You know, I'm not making this up. Well, when Brunhilde discovers what's going on, she's frightfully annoyed, so she conspires with Hagen that he shall kill Siegfried for revenge, which he does. Well, of course, as soon as Siegfried's dead, Brunhilde's sorry. So, they build a funeral pyre, and they put Siegfried on it. Then Brunhilde goes and gets on her horse. She's got a horse. And they gallop onto the funeral pyre. So now you have Siegfried, Brunhilde, and the horse. And they light it, and that bunch burn up. That sets fire to Valhalla, and it burns up. No doubt all the gods are inside, so they burn up. That sets fire to everything, and the whole works burns up. And so, the River Rhine, which possibly some of you may still recall, well, the River Rhine rises and the waters come all in over all this burnt stuff, and who do you suppose turns up next? Ah, the Rhine thing. Doesn't it kill you? Well, they go scratching about in all this burnt stuff, and they find the ring, which is their original magic gold. So they put the ring back on the rock in the Rhine where it came from, and so after sitting through this whole long, involved rigmarole for 4 entire evenings, at those prices, all of a sudden, what do you hear? You're exactly where you came in 20 hours ago.